Thank you very much, Archbishop. All very quiet in here. It must be exhausting.
I cannot ever have imagined a day like this when our small island 6,000 miles away would send 2,000 of you on the most incredible mission to build 250 houses and bring to the end an amazing year for us that will see us having completed 10,000 houses in our short 6 years. And this is because of every one of you here today. I sit and watched for a moment those 40 children, and I just reflected that for every single one of you who come here today, you bring with you the money to improve the lives for 19 of those children over the next 12 months. Everything that we have done has been a partnership. It's been a partnership with local communities. It's been a fantastic partnership with this great city of Cape Town. And various stages of our amazing journey have been helped enormously by help from people such as Archbishop Desmond Tutu. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you Archbishop Desmond Tutu.
Thank you. But you really are just amazing, amazing, amazing human beings. I'm no longer as young as I look. But what does one say? I come on behalf of millions, really, but especially on behalf of those who are now occupying 10,000 beautiful, attractive homes. I come on behalf of them to say to you, fantastic people, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Niall, we really will never be able to say thank you enough to you. Those many people here, Hout Bay, I mean, all over the place here, you've already left an indelible mark. And we will never, never, they say it's ineffable. It's something that can really not be put into words. It's like trying to describe a red rose, really, to a blind person. It's like trying to describe a Beethoven symphony to someone who is deaf. We will never be able to express what it must mean to those children, to their parents. In 7 days' time, they are going to walk into a home with a front door that locks. And they walk in, there's a ceiling, and they won't, for a long time they won't believe it. They won't believe it, and it is largely, well, yes, it is you. Oh, no, I'm speaking. And remember, I'm an archbishop. I have a hotline. Dear friends, Dear friends, there is one wonderful thing I discovered. I have a magic wand. When I wave it over people, it's quite extraordinary, you know. When I wave it over people like you, it turns you into instant South Africans, you know. And so, and now I say, fellow South Africans, let's give Nile, as the Americans would say a few years ago, a real humdinger of a standing ovation. Come on, come on. And you revert to your normal, shy Irish selves. Eh? You volunteers, those of you who came 6 years ago, and successive years, I mean, people must think that you are crazy. What are you doing? You come all the way from there. And you run the danger of having a complexion like mine. I mean, in the baking sunshine, you really are crazy. I mean, it must be quite a thing to be God. And I mean, if I had that kind of power, I mean, I would just snuff out, I mean, all these troublesome things. I mean, boom. Mugabe, pew! You know, I mean, pew! Isn't it fantastic? Because there are then times when God says, just look at those crazy Irish. 2,000 of them. Look at what they're doing. And God says, and God begins to smile. God begins to smile through the tears. You put a smile on God's face. You are just fantastic, fantastic human beings. Let's give these crazy, lovable Irish a real standing ovation that just takes the roof off. Come on, let's go!
On Tuesday, we're launching officially our volunteering club, where we're going to be asking people to play a part with us. And I'd like to present you with our first hat. We're going to ask people all over the globe, starting in Ireland and South Africa, anybody who wants to play a part in changing people's lives, to wear one of these hats, no matter who they may be. And I want to present the very first one to His Eminence Archbishop Desmond Tutu as the first member of our volunteer club. Thank you, Arch.
Thank you.
Please give my very best to the church.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arch. Truly, from the bottom of my heart.
No, man.
We'll talk to you soon.